Hi, everyone, and welcome to Meet the Chef by República del Cacao, a space to get inspired, learn from each other, and build community with purpose. I'm Michelle Roman, North America Brand Manager for República del Cacao, and today I'm honored to introduce you to Mai Nguyen, COJE Corporate Pastry Chef and Best Pastry Chef of Boston by Boston Common Magazine. With 15 years of industry experience, Mai started under 3 Michelin star chef Thomas Keller of the French Laundry and Iron Chef Morimoto. Today, as corporate pastry chef for COJE restaurants, she leads the concepts Cocorico, Lolita, Yvonne's, Mr. H, just to name a few. With a strong commitment in sourcing fine ingredients while utilizing her artistic vision, Chef Mai and her team create some of the most beautiful pastries in Boston. So thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this.
So you're behind various concepts at COJE Group, and I would love to know how you get inspired. How do you keep your creations fresh and innovative?
So when we open up new concepts, it's always a different concept. Like we have a Japanese Peruvian, right? Like we recently opened up a Taiwanese Chinese one. I think it's my favorite because I like to research the culture, dive in, see how I can do something unique, something hasn't been done before, something like eye-catching.
Right.
Like with this one here at our restaurant, Mr. H, I did a chocolate Buddha with the gold coins, and everything's edible, everything's gluten-free, little incense sticks, and black sesame cookies and cream ice cream. Thank you.
That's amazing. And I used to live in Boston. I've been to Yvonne's, and I'll say it's amazing. I really like it. So you talked a little bit about ingredients. And can you tell us a little bit about your background and how that influences your cooking?
So I'm Vietnamese, and I love anything Asian related, like ingredients, pastries. It's probably my favorite type of cuisine to eat and to play with. So I'm Vietnamese, and I remember growing up, my uncle would always, every morning, I was smell, like he'd always brew this really strong Vietnamese coffee for himself, and the smells would just fill the air. I created a creme brulee, a Vietnamese iced coffee creme brulee at Yvonne's, which is pretty good.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
I like being able to incorporate my culture into any of my dishes any way I can, because it helps me connect with it more.
Great. That's awesome. And plus, that's a part of you in all of your creations.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you touched a little bit upon ingredients. And I'm curious to know, if you could turn any savory dish into a dessert, what would it be?
So I love fried tofu skin. Like if you had hot pot before, I love putting fried tofu skin in. And I was thinking maybe if I did a milfui with fried tofu skins, caramelize the top, maybe a little coconut pastry cream filling, a little desiccated coconut, and crispy rice. I don't know. Sounds interesting.
Sounds great. I love the mixes of those both worlds, savory and sweet. So I can't wait to actually see it in one of the concepts. And that would be kind of like an experience. So is there an experience in your career that you cherish the most?
I'll say there's probably 2 epic experiences I want to talk about. So back when I started my career, I dropped everything. I moved to Napa Valley to go work for Thomas Keller, to go chase my dream. I'm so glad I did it. I'm from Michigan, and everything's like pretty flat where I live. And just being in the valley, all the mountains and all the fruit trees and stuff. Everywhere I walk around, it'd be like pomegranate trees, lemon trees. I was just in love. I had my first fresh fig, and I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like, this is, especially October during crush season, when you're driving in the valley, you could smell like the grapes, like it smells like raisins in the air. Such a unique experience.
I love fresh figs. It's so different from, if it's not fresh, completely different flavor. Yeah.
Yes. Nothing beats it. Seeing even at work, seeing the hot air balloons so close by, it's such a surreal experience.
You're from Michigan, you moved to Napa, now Boston, so you've been all over the place.
All the different coasts.
Yeah, which coast is the best coast?
Definitely West Coast for the weather. Personally, the food culture in the West Coast is more intense. Like when I started out there, people move there to work for Michelin star restaurants and stuff like that. Everybody wants to be there. It's very competitive.
big space, hot space for the industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like it keeps you, it drives you because you're just immersed in it, and like just fresh fruit and everything is everywhere. Like it's local farmers, and it's a whole. I feel like it's a whole different culture.
And what's the culture kind of like in Boston now that you're there?
I think Boston scene is getting better. Michelin star is coming to Boston soon. I think it's definitely, since I've lived here since 2018, and there's so many new restaurants now and stuff like that. So it's exciting. It's charming. I love Boston.
Yeah. Would you want to move back to the West Coast or?
Yes, definitely. Yes, the weather is perfect there.
Mm-hmm. And talking about like this intensity that the West Coast has, that it drives you, you're immersed in the industry all the time. I'm guessing it can be good because of that. Can it be also bad in terms of like maybe you get too much into it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I guess it depends where you are in your career. It's like I was eat, sleep, breathe culinary. Like it was, right. I mean, that's what I needed and wanted in the beginning of the career. And I sacrificed a lot in my life, personal life, to be able to go through all that experience. I don't regret any of it. I love it. Like I would always cherish all the memories, all the experiences I've had in California for sure.
Like you say, it built kind of the basis to what you do now, and kind of like all of that learning portion that is needed in this industry as well. You kind of have to go through that learning and sacrifice, as you say, to get to where you are right now.
Yes. Yeah. The discipline I've learned out there, like it was like I don't know, it was like a whole different world. Like I always cherish that part of my life.
Yeah, absolutely. And can I ask you more personal question, being a woman in the industry, and like I feel like slowly we see more women, did you feel you had challenges you had to overcome specifically because of this?
Oh yeah, like I want to see more women in this industry, and like I get it. It's like a man's world. You're constantly fighting to. I feel like you don't get the same respect. You got to like earn it. It's like twice as hard. It's like, that sucks that it has to be this way. And what is it?
Well, you can be an example also. Like you're kind of opening the path for new generations, hopefully.
Yeah, I say keep fighting for sure. Like if you want this, you're passionate, you keep fighting, and you'll be where you're supposed to be.
Nice. That's awesome. That's great advice for new generations, and for young women that'll hopefully see this one day and like look up to you.
I was fortunate enough to go to Ecuador with RDC, and we got to visit the chocolate factory. I got to taste the sugar that's used in producing the chocolate, seeing how vanilla, like cacao and vanilla beans are harvested in the middle of the Amazon jungle, seeing and tasting the actual milk from the cows that produce all the milk for the chocolate. And it's just a whole, like being able to connect everything. It was such a unique experience. And like it definitely drove me to want to use these products more and incorporate in my dishes, because there's like a whole story to tell, and I can like connect with that.
I'm so happy you had the chance to go. I'm actually from Ecuador, so as an Ecuadorian, I'm happy you had a great experience. And as you said, it's kind of like where all the ingredients come from that tell the story, and just seeing that entire value chain firsthand. So I'm so happy you got to see that. And hearing also from your experience in Napa, I feel like you're very inspired by the story of ingredients, kind of like where things actually come from, how they're produced and made. So that's amazing to hear. I'm so glad you had that experience. And is there any moment from a culinary competition or events that kind of like shaped you as a chef?
So back when I was in culinary school, we did I first started pastries because of cakes. Like I love doing cakes and stuff like that. This is back when Ace of Cakes was on TV and with Duff Goldman, and I actually did a cake competition and he came to judge it at Borders Bookstore in Ann Arbor, Michigan, a long time ago. So I thought that was cool. That kind of came like full circle for me. Like I started pastries because of him, and I got to do a cake competition that he judged.
That's amazing. Kind of like meeting your inspiration, which doesn't happen always.
Oh yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Awesome. And I'm curious to know, did you ever consider savory cooking, or were you always drawn to pastry?
I was always drawn to pastry. Like, I love cooking at home, but I was always drawn to pastry because like the whole artistry of it, just making things pretty and tasting good all at the same time. Like, I am an artist at heart, and I love being able to like utilize colors and flavors and just making everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So pastry's for sure an art. Like as you said, it's an art form. Yeah, I totally agree. So talking about pastry in 3 words, what does pastry mean for you?
So artistry for sure, passion, and precision. Precision because obviously baking is a science. The passion and the artistry tied together, I feel like, is what makes me unique and my work unique because of the amount of passion I put into it in my artistry as a pastry artist.
Yeah. It is kind of a balance between science and art.
Yeah.
Or where science and art meet. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I love the words that you chose. And if you could collaborate with any chef in the world, who would it be? Now you've met already your biggest inspiration, but who would you collaborate with?
Honestly, like Martha Stewart was one of the only like famous chefs who baked like on TV. Like, I grew up idolizing her. I have her KitchenAid mixer that's like Tiffany colored blue. But honestly, she's such a savage. Like, she will speak her mind and not apologize for it. And I just love that. And I want to be around her.
I love that. That would be amazing. Maybe we can cross your fingers, make that happen. And we started by a little bit of information around how you get inspired for your creations. How do you keep it innovative? What do you think about trends? Is there something like you really like that is a trend? Are you a trendsetter? Do you hate them?
I like trends. I feel like, you need to do them to like, if that's what everybody's looking for, like in the next trend, and there, but that's how. Like right now, it's Dubai chocolate, the whole sensation Dubai chocolate croissants, and everybody loves it. I love Dubai chocolate croissants. But it comes and it goes. But I think my favorite trend I still produce here is the cruffin, the croissant shaped muffin, and I like do different flavors and stuff. I love that. Anything I can just tweak to different flavors and colors and stuff like that.
I love cruffin. I love how you're mixing them. Yeah, that's awesome. Next time I'm there, I definitely have to try them.
Yes, right now we have a strawberry yuzu cruffin. You have to try it.
Oh, I love fruit in pastry. That's like a personal take, so I'll definitely try that one. So to wrap up, I would like to finish with a quick rapid fire question. So don't think about it too much. It's like a this or that. So white milk or dark chocolate?
Oh, dark, all the way. All the way.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Classic recipes or modern twists?
Modern twist.
Last one, indoor or outdoor activities?
Outdoor, hands down, outdoor.
Well, that wraps up today's Meet the Chef segment. I want to thank you again, Mai, for sharing part of yourself with our audience and for being part of our community. It's thanks to you that República del Cacao gets to be a local brand with global impact.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun.